I would like to thank Prime Minister Modi, the government and people of India for the generous assistance and cooperation.
A leader who rose to power on India out rhetoric. A leader who referred to India as a bully. A government that cozied up to China. A country that turned anti-India is now rolling out the red carpet for the Indian Prime Minister. This is a roller coaster, and it looks like the ride is going up. We are of course talking about India and Maldives, two regions holding critical importance to regional security and stability of South Asia, both in the shadow of China. The same leader who brought two friendly nations at loggerheads, once an anti-India Maldivian President Mohamed Muizzu, will now meet his guest of honor Narendra Modi in Male. In the chessboard of geopolitics, yesterday's adversaries often turn into tomorrow's allies. Even bitter rivals can find a common ground when the stakes of survival rise. In this case, stakes for Maldives are higher than ever before. And hence, when PM Modi decided to visit the island nation on the invitation of President Muizzu, the two sides chose to hit the reset button, months after setting aside the differences that arose in early 2024.
India is a key partner in the socio-economic and infrastructure development of the Maldives and has stood by the Maldives during our times of need.
This is PM Modi's first visit to Maldives ever since Muizzu took over as president in September 2023. In the past 24 months, the relation between the two countries has gone through a difficult phase. As PM Modi is all set to attend the 60th anniversary of independence as the guest of honor, the two leaders will likely put the sour and unpleasant memories behind them. And hence the key questions. How did Muizzu win the elections riding on an anti-India narrative? How a visit to Lakshadweep by PM Modi further fueled this anti-India hate? So much so that even Muizzu's cabinet ministers resorted to theatrics. Why, despite all his efforts, did Muizzu fail to find a replacement of New Delhi? How once an anti-India Muizzu underwent a change of heart? Is this India's yet another diplomatic victory? Let's decode. It all started with Muizzu's election campaign, which was largely woven around promises of showing the exit doors to India. Even though PM Modi was one of the first world leaders to congratulate Muizzu, the tirade continued even after he assumed the office. In January 2024, PM Modi visited India's Lakshadweep. The visit ensued an online storm after many Indian users promoted Lakshadweep as a tourist destination. Boycott Maldives messages flooded the social media. In response, some of the Maldivian government officials made disparaging remarks against the Indian Prime Minister and worsened the situation. While initially appearing unapologetic, Muizzu sensed the growing backlash and suspended the ministers. After all, after the row erupted, data from the Maldives Ministry of Tourism revealed a drastic drop in Indian tourists between the months of April and June 2024, almost a 50% drop. Days after the dust settled, Maldivian president issued a fresh diktat, this time asking India to withdraw its military presence from the country. He even went on to refer to India as a bully in the region. Notably, the demand came immediately after Muizzu returned from a 5-day visit to China. Even amid the drama, some of the opposition leaders in Maldives showed sense and stood for India-Maldives joint cause.
It has impacted us a lot. And, I am actually here in India. I'm very worried about this. I want to say the people of the Maldives are sorry. We are sorry that this has happened. Indian people, we want Indian people to come on their holidays to the Maldives.
Even as people-to-people relations nosedived, diplomacy continued. PM Modi held a meeting with President Muizzu on the sidelines of COP28 in Dubai. Soon after PM Modi won Lok Sabha elections in 2024, Muizzu congratulated him on X. Modi even went on to invite Muizzu for his oath-taking ceremony. Accepting the invite graciously, Muizzu arrived in India, hinting at a change of heart. In October 2024, Muizzu arrived in India for the state visit. India accorded a ceremonial welcome to the Maldivian president.
भारत और मालदीव के संबंध सदियों पुराने हैं और भारत मालदीव का सबसे करीबी पड़ोसी और घनिष्ठ मित्र देश है.
From Taj Mahal in Agra to Rajghat in Delhi, Muizzu's 5-day trip became a landmark visit for the two sides. The meeting saw the two sides further strengthening their partnerships in the field of maritime security, trade, digital and financial initiatives. In geopolitics, everything should be taken with a pinch of salt. One should ask, is the change in stance of this degree possible without major calculations? Let's put things in perspective. Maldives has to repay almost $600 million due just this year and another $1 billion due in 2026. Public debt is touching 134% of country's GDP. Muizzu cozying up to China didn't help Male either. India, which provided a currency of $750 million and a credit of $50 million, has proved once again New Delhi remains a reliable partner in testing times. With PM Modi visiting the country, the message is clear. India aims not to bully partners, but be an indispensable, unavoidable, but trustworthy regional power.